Thanks for joining us tonight on this very special evening, direct from Charlotte Ledger World Headquarters. I'm Tony Messia, Executive Editor of the Charlotte Ledger.
And I'm Christina Bowling, Managing Editor of the Charlotte Ledger.
We're here tonight to honor a very special group of people, the second class of the Charlotte Ledger's 40 over 40 honorees. But there's nothing second class about this group, Christina. They're all first class people making a big difference in our city.
Last year at our first ever awards gala, we told a bunch of not too offensive jokes, and we welcomed some celebrities in an event that lasted 27 minutes, which is an eternity on YouTube. But what else were you going to do in the middle of a pandemic, especially if you had already burned through Tiger King and the Outer Banks?
It's a good point. So this year, we're keeping this awards show moving faster than an electric scooter zipping down Camden Road in South End. Let's get to it, Christina.
Just first, a few quick notes. These awards are put on by the Charlotte Ledger, which is a hot new digital publication and e-newsletter with smart and original news and insights about Charlotte.
Christina, you and I had absolutely nothing to do with the selection of these winners tonight. They were nominated, and a panel of wise under 40 Gen Z and millennial judges read the nominations, gave them a score, and the top 40 were the winners.
Announcing the honorees tonight is Chris Wilcox, the better half of Woody and Wilcox on 106.5 The End. Take it away, Chris.
Adrian Bain, a commercial real estate executive who's an advocate for diversity, equity, and inclusion within the Charlotte commercial real estate industry and the greater Charlotte region. Reverend Dr. Benjamin Boswell, Senior Minister of Myers Park Baptist Church, where he facilitates spiritual formation and anti-racism training that members say is transforming the church. Michelle Tuno Buelo, founder and CEO of Bella Tuno, a baby parent and accessory brand that's on a mission to end childhood hunger. Todd Bulow, co-founder of Dual Boot Partners, who serves on many community boards and is committed to helping children and those less fortunate. Glenn Birkins, a longtime Charlotte journalist who's the founder and publisher of Q City Metro, a media platform that provides news and information for Charlotte's Black communities. Barbara Caldwell, Executive Director of the Teaching Fellows Institute, whose mission is to engage, honor, and inspire Mecklenburg County's outstanding teachers and promote teacher retention. Lauren Cavins, the director of La Escuelita, weekday school at Holy Comforter, a dual-language preschool that nurtures children from many backgrounds. Amy Murphy Curlis, a strategic communications executive at Moore & Van Allen, who helps leaders navigate complex challenges, improve their image, and deliver results. Lonnie Davis, a musician, arts education advocate, and founder and president of Jazz Arts Charlotte, a nonprofit that provides educational and performance-based programs. Floyd Davis Jr., President and CEO of Community Link, a nonprofit that helps individuals and families in Charlotte and 16 North Carolina counties obtain and sustain safe, affordable housing. Lauren Allison Deese, the Executive Director of Charlotte Wine and Food, a nonprofit organization that curates year-round wine and food experiences to benefit children in our community. Monica Del Cid, a leader in Charlotte's Guatemalan community who was a lifeline to Latino families during the pandemic, bringing food to families with COVID and distributing meals in neighborhoods. Tracy Dodson, Charlotte's Assistant City Manager and Head of Economic Development, who headed up multiple initiatives to keep Charlotte's business community moving through an unpredictable year. Adam Dorr, a litigation lawyer at Robinson Bradshaw, who recently brought a lawsuit against the inequitable distribution of COVID relief funds that delivered over $5 million to low-income families. Dr. Charles H. Edwards II, a former cardiac surgeon who now specializes in memory loss and founded the nonprofit Memory and Movement Charlotte. Gina Esquivel, founder of Civic Canvas, a consulting firm supporting social impact organizations who has dedicated her career to bringing social justice to marginalized communities in Charlotte. Larry Farber, co-founder of Middle C Jazz, who's known as the Music Man and has helped keep live music in Charlotte going during the pandemic. Patrice L. Funderburg, Executive Director of the Center for Community Transitions, which helps clients identify productive ways of living after incarceration. Tim Guestwicki, CEO of the North Carolina Wildlife Federation, who leads efforts on wildlife habitat conservation and education. Todd Harris, the owner and master instructor of Martial Arts University, who is described by parents and students as having an unparalleled ability to motivate kids. Brian Heffron, owner of the Comedy Zone, who's been developing Charlotte's stand-up scene for nearly 30 years and co-founded comedy charity shows. Tracy H. Hewitt, a Mecklenburg County District Court judge who previously served as a public defender. Jermaine Nakia Lee, the owner of Noda at 28th Creative Arts Studio and co-founder of Charlotte Black Pride, who works to empower Charlotte's most under-resourced residents. Stephen Lewis, Executive Director of The Boost Pad, a virtual business incubator that helps create economic pathways for underrepresented Charlotte entrepreneurs. Heather McAfee, founder of Ballantine Families Helping Neighbors in Need, which helps hundreds of families at 9 schools put food on the table. Kimberly McGregor, founder of Sid Kimmel Education Consulting, which provides social emotional learning for kids in underserved communities. Don Meaner, a social worker and case manager for Catholic Charities Diocese of Charlotte, who uses his business background to help those who are struggling achieve self-sufficiency. Tim Miner, co-founder of Charlotte is Creative, who works to strengthen the bond between Charlotte's creative and business communities. Shelley A. Moore, CEO of the Humane Society of Charlotte, who has made life better for pets and the people who love them. Trent Morrow, owner of L&B Counseling, which strives to break the stigma of counseling with an outside-the-box way of doing therapy. Mary Newsom, a writer, editor, and blogger who has spent 25 years writing about and opining on growth and development to help Charlotte become a better city. Grace Landon Nystrom, a strategic marketing executive at Bank of America who helped assemble the Hispanic Latino Community Leadership Council as a way to bring together local leaders to promote change. Carrie Barr O'Connor, Executive Director of Dress for Success Charlotte, which empowers women by providing support, professional attire, and development tools. Matt Olin, co-founder of Charlotte is Creative and host of Creative Mornings Charlotte, which provides inspiration to the city's creative set. Fabi Pressler, founder of Spark Publications, who helps businesses grow through professionally published books and magazines. Rich Robles, Senior Director of Diversity and Inclusion at Novant Health, who also provides leadership to Urban Promise, which encourages students to be the first in their families to attend college. Elizabeth L. Romano, Program Manager for Wood Environmental and Infrastructure Solutions, who believes in paying it forward to encourage the younger generation of female professionals. Dr. Fani Stewart Shaw, Director of Title I Family Engagement and Community Outreach with Charlotte Mecklenburg Schools, who works to meet the needs of Charlotte's most vulnerable students. Banu Valladares, Executive Director of Charlotte Bilingual Preschool, who's working to empower families and children in Charlotte's Latino community. Patty Weber, the co-founder of Croystone Consulting, who is driving outcomes in business, healthcare, and social innovation. Carlos M. Zepeda, a business development consultant for Prospera, a nonprofit that helps Hispanic entrepreneurs.
Thanks, Chris. Wow, what an amazing group. Christina, when we're fully in the clear, We'll do some kind of in-person event honoring these incredible people, as well as last year's group of 40 over 40 winners.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much to our judges, our nominees, our nominators, and to those of you watching at home. And a special thank you to Deborah Goldberg, who coordinated this year's awards. Should you need to sign up for the Ledger's newsletters, the address is at the bottom of the screen.
We'll see you all soon, and we'll close tonight with what's fast becoming a 40 over 40 award ceremony tradition. The words of wisdom from David Hasselhoff. The Hoff!
I, David Hasselhoff, wishing everyone congratulations to the 40 over 40 award winners. You guys and ladies are doing great things. The theme of Knight Rider is one man can make a difference. One person can make a difference. You are making a difference. See it, believe it, and live it. Okay, now, you're making Charlotte, North Carolina, a better place to live. Now, all I can say is this comes from David Hasselhoff, and Hoff off.